Didn't know CD was already here. Anyway, yokoso denya. Lurkers, I know you guys are lurking. Yeah, welcome to the stream. Okay. So this is what am I trying to say? Possibly going to be new stuff this week. I don't know what the schedule will be because there's a lot of people there's a lot of people that aren't available at specific days. So we can be talking about that. Let's get CTE in here. Yo. I had to set my thingy. Yeah.
Hola, mi
What's
amigo.
up? How you doing? How's the sponsorship then?
I've got it set up already, so OBS is looking good. Panels are fine.
Okay, cool.
Made the post. Real talk, I'm nervous as fuck.
Yeah, understandable. Jesus, no, imagine. I mean, don't worry about it. I'm sure you got this. I mean, all you have to do is like put their stuff, right? Their bot and their stuff on your stream.
The Stream Elements bot has the code for it. It has the command for advertising, but it also does it periodically.
Okay, cool.
But I do have to stop what I'm doing every 30 to 60 minutes to do a vocal advertisement. So.
Oh, I see. I see. Damn. So you gotta be like, oh, just a reminder, guys, the stream is sponsored by whatever. You gotta do that shit.
Overall, yes.
See. Fair enough.
I gotta do that. That's gotta be for a total of 2 hours.
2 hours, okay. Well, that's not too bad. You got it.
Oh god.
What's up? Worried?
This is my first time, bro.
Yeah.
Oh lord.
I mean, that's what we all say, right? It's our first time, be gentle.
I'm fragile.
Nathan, yeah, welcome to the stream and you're staying. To the chill chaos. Hopefully it's chill. But yeah, I'm the first one. It's on the first one in chat. Yeah, that surprises me. Usually just chat Sundays have like a ton of people talking in pre and countdown, but no. Everyone's lurking, I guess. Or doing their own thing. Probably that. I don't doubt it. Ultimate and your own guys. Once you call the lurkers up, they come out.
There it is.
Ultimate and your own guy. What's the name of the stream? Yes, Kyoshi. Yes, it's me.
There is
Yumi's not here, you simp.
Goofy.
I feel called out. I mean, it's fine. That's Larkin's best. Larkin's the best part, but come on, poor Nathan gotta be alone in chat. At least accompany the poor boy. Accompany the Dino Man. But yeah, so yesterday's stream was hectic. I think it went from troubleshooting Fortnite to troubleshooting Uno to just, you know, the stress of getting. It was a very technically problematic stream.
For all parties involved.
For all parties, yeah. But in the end, we still managed to, you know, make it work. Surprisingly, that's why Council was like, damn. We honestly wouldn't. Council was like, damn. We honestly wouldn't have blamed you if you ended the stream, and if you just skipped the stream. But no, you were like, yeah, I gotta continue on with the show. Can't stop.
Remind me again, how many units are in the council? 3?
Yes, there are 3 people in the 3 persons in the council: the manager, which is Aya, we all know her, the co-manager, and the administrator. I love how I say that in a very ominous tone. The administrator.
Whenever you say it that way, I just expect to hear an organ play off in the background.
Then yeah. She calls the shots for a lot of stuff, but I'm still like, in terms of like how everything works in the background, because I pretty much just do, oh yeah, you should, they give suggestions like, oh yeah, do this, play that. But when it comes to like, okay, you should at least aim for this, try to like aim to talk like every 5 minutes, try to keep a conversation going or whatever. The administrator sees everything. They
see
They see basically all the real-time viewership. They see the stream health. They see everything in chat. And basically, yeah, it's kind of scary because it's like, you know, she's very serious, but when it comes to like praising, she praises when it's deserved, you know, which is kind of rare. Mm-hmm. You get that whole notice me administrators. Notice me administrator. She can see you. Yes, she can.
Notice me admin sama. All right.
Notice me admin sama. What the fuck? Nah. But no, she you guys haven't met her. I don't think any of, yeah, no, none of you guys know her. Not even like have heard her name before, so that's why she does prefer to be anonymous though. And then I remember Aya saying, "Hey, why are you so mysterious? Why are you just like you're that like you know that like evil organization CEO that's always covered in the shadow while sitting on their high chair." And he's kind of like that.
Organization, yeah. 13.
The administrator's like that. She's but I do know her personally. It's just, yeah, no one else does. What I can say is that it's been working out so far. I've been, you know, there are some streams that are like, I mean, it didn't go too well for a couple of streams, but regardless, the rest of like the week went pretty well, considering like council rating and stuff like that. Mm-hmm. Because her, like, the co-manager, I'm pretty sure I told their name in passing. Maybe, I don't know, man. I don't think any of you know the co-manager as well. It was Kimi who handpicked the roles. So like, okay, you do this, you do that, because they've been watching me already before. It's just Seo.
Oh yeah, hang on. Let me go ahead and get this out the way. Seeing as he's not here. Kimmy. All right.
Ew! What the fuck was that?
Hey, don't worry about all that. Just chase it back.
What the fuck?
Hey, don't worry about all that.
This goes wrong. It's not ew, well, man.
Somebody's gotta be the cringe around here. If it's not gonna be you,
dude, just because it's just Chat Sunday doesn't mean there has to be cringe, man. Come on. Why say it like that? No, only I do it. What the fuck? What did I say?
I've done nothing right.
Did I? Why you do it like that?
What I have done nothing right.
It's fine. Anyway, happy Lunar New Year to everyone. Belated happy Lunar New Year. I'm disappointed. Grandma did not make mooncakes. I told Grandma, make mooncakes. Give me 10. I'm hungry. And she's like, but you were asleep though. She's right. I was asleep in the afternoon, so I wasn't able to go there. Yeah. Call it Lunar New Year, okay?
But it was slumber.
Yeah. I'm like, man, I love mooncakes. I don't know. Like, if you give me like a mooncake, damn, dude, I'm gonna be really happy.
Love what you love.
Yeah. Yeah. Let's go and like talk schedule. So what we have right now is so I've been looking at schedule.text schedule.text, and Thursday will be Roblox because that's the only time like the others are free. So I'll do Thursday Roblox. Ika is not available on Tuesday and Wednesday, so that's unfortunate. So no games. So I can't schedule Genshin Impact on Tuesday or Wednesday. Genshin's gonna have to be tomorrow, Monday. Yeah. Because you can simul stream with me if we're playing the same games anyway. It's just like, what do you want to play? You know?
I'd be down for it. I think I will need to. Where the hell is Genshin in terms of? Does it have its own client?
It has its own PC client. Yes, that is correct.
Look into that then.
Yeah, because I'm starting over. So from what I know is that from what Matthew told me is that higher level players can join lower level players. So you can only join world levels that are equal or below your own world level. And that means that since I'm starting over, everyone else can join me. Since I'm starting over. Like, you can join me, Ika can join me, Unukai, whatever. So that's probably the plan. Which means Genshin... I don't know. I'm very close to triple crowning Hutao. Oh, nice. I forgot Genshin. Again, the last time I played Genshin was when they released the Snowy Mountain event. Where everyone started falling asleep. That event was the last time I played Genshin. Dude, I don't remember jack shit. Like, the only other place I've been to is Liyue. I haven't been to the other places yet. Like Inazuma and stuff. I haven't been there. So, yeah. I have a lot to catch up on. Bro, that was too... Exactly.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to...
Exactly. Oh, you want to start over with it? It'll be fun.
I might as well, because of the fact that the PS4 account... The PS4... I can only play on the PS4 right now for Genshin with my current accounts because I don't have the. But isn't
Genshin unified underneath a Hoyoverse account? So
I want to say yes, but I could be wrong.
I think it's unified. I think your Hoyoverse account is cross-platform. I think. Wait. Chotomate. Honkai Impact. When are we gonna do that?
We also gotta figure that one out as well. Like, if we're doing Genshin tomorrow, what days are the guys? You said Tuesday and Wednesday. Ika's not available.
Tuesday, Wednesday, Saturday is not available. Friday is Retro Friday, so that's off.
Okay.
So the only other Thursday is Roblox. So honestly, only Monday. I mean, we could do. I mean, Ika's not gonna play Honkai with us, I believe. So it's fine for us to schedule Honkai on Tuesday, Wednesday, or Saturday.
Okay. I don't normally stream on Saturdays and Sundays, so that's kind of a chill day for me, but still putting in the work for you. That's completely fine. We can do
Honkai.
Yeah, sure. Maybe. That's completely fine.
Okay. Seems good. Also, I'm gonna say it now so that I don't say it in the middle of my Genshin stream and get banned by MiHoYo. I'm using an injector on Genshin Impact.
Huh?
That unlocks its frame rate from 60 FPS to like unlimited. So I mean, it's
Naughty.
against TOS, but you know, it's smooth. Genshin Impact at 100 FPS, fucking hell, dude. It's like butter.
Naughty.
No, I'm just gonna say it here, so I don't have to say it during the Genshin stream and get caught. You'll be like, man, why is your Genshin so smooth? I just have a really good PC.
The gamer chair has unlocked some extra frames.
And even though it's locked to 60, this yeah. But okay. Saturday Honkai Impact then? Seems good.
Sounds good.
Okay. So Genshin Honkai. Roblox. Okay, so why Honkai? Why Honkai? I haven't played it in forever. And I'm interested in going back into it. I mean, especially if CT's gonna play it as well. Might as well, right? Do some stuff. But yeah, I'll do that. Genshin tomorrow. Okay, wow. That's earlier than I expected, but it's not multiplayer. It is kinda. It's co-op. Like a lot of the stuff in Honkai is co-op. Like there are the floor raids. Well, not the raids. I'm not talking about like the abyss. But there are some co-op stuff in Honkai. I don't know if you've gotten far enough. I'm level 76 now. I just checked. I'm level 76 in Honkai. What?
Bro, I was level I level 20 something. I'll
show it. I'll show it on Saturday. There are multiplayer in Honkai. There is multiplayer in Honkai. There's the weapon stuff that's multiplayer. There's the
I remember
the bounty hunts, I think, are also multiplayer. What?
I remember like way back when I did try to consistently play, which lasted for 3 days. That you and I were in a mission together, and you kind of just you sat to the side watching me, seeing how I was doing, and at the time you mentioned that I was doing okay, but I was dodging too early.
Yeah,
I remember that much.
It was a long time ago.
Yes, it was.
Very long time ago. I think I still have you as a friend on my America's account, right?
Yes, you do.
You know what, chat? You know, I don't usually do this, but let me check Honkai right now. It shouldn't take too long. I'm just gonna check the friends list, okay? Let me do that right now. Because I want to see... I'm not gonna do anything. I'm not gonna do dailies. I'm not gonna touch anything until Saturday. I just want to see. So let's do that, yeah? So, I already updated this, so hopefully there's no... I don't have to update it. Yeah, there we go. It's loading. I'm gonna also show you guys where the multiplayer aspect of it is. So...
Captain on bridge.
Okay. So let's see here. CT. Yeah, no, you're level 26. Last logged in March 19, 2020.
That's not right.
Yeah, that's what it says.
Because I logged in yesterday.
Okay, maybe last time I saw you was that time. I don't know.
That's
okay. So I remember co-op raid. Obviously, this is co-op. This is like multiple stages. Material expedition. This is also co-op, I believe. The material events. All these four. Memorial Arena is solo, I remember that. But bounty hunts. Do they still have bounty hunts? Like, did they change it? I don't think they have bounties anymore. Did they change bounties? Oh, am I in the wrong Am I in the wrong window? I don't remember a lot of shit, man. I don't think you're my friend, wrong. Yeah, no, you're not.
Whoa. What the? Am I?
Oh yeah, here's my other account. The one with the sentience. Level 40. I have another account level 40. I mean, I could just log into my level 40 account if we wanna like progress better, but I don't know. I don't know, man. Yeah, we'll leave it at that. We'll do this. We'll do this on Saturday. There's no bounties. Oh wait, you need to buy the bounty, if I recall. Wait a minute. S rank, A rank bounties? Are there? Is it gone? Wait, no, it's here. Time Swirl. Wait, is it Time Swirl? You changed the name of it? CT, I'm confusion.
Bro, like, you're asking the wrong one.
Yeah, true, I am asking the wrong one. What? I'm... Okay, back. I don't remember. We're gonna have to check on Saturday. But okay, so that leaves Tuesday and Wednesday unscheduled. So what do we have?
RuneScape?
RuneScape again? We can?
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah,
one game I haven't played in a while. Like in a long time. Let me see. I'm not gonna say the game yet, but let me say when I last played it. It's last played May 27, 2018. Oh, 6 years ago. Wait, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. No, that was 5 years ago. Whoops, 6. It's Starbound. I don't think I played Starbound in a while.
Right.
Starbound was one of the games that you were interested in, that you considered, correct?
Correct, yes.
Okay, so here's what we can play. Among Us. Reduct the Goose. DST. Don't Starve Together. Mad Adventures. Muck. Old School RuneScape. Honkai 3, that's already scheduled. Starbound or Terraria. That's what we can play. Now, what are you in the mood for on Tuesday and Wednesday?
That's a good.
You think Mr. Beast is gonna join on the RuneScape stream again? Nah, I don't think so.
It'd be funny as hell if that was the case, but I don't expect it.
Yeah, no, it was already too much last week. It was already insane. So, but yeah, Tuesday and Wednesday. Planning.
I mean, I'm down for RuneScape Tuesday if you are as well. Starbound Wednesday.
Starbound on Wednesday.
Down for it.
You know, when's the last time you played Starbound? You don't remember either. Lovely. That's exactly what we want. You hear? Yeah, you're Retro Friday.
I think I also had, like, the last time I played, I think that there was a Steam Workshop playlist that was installed with a group that I was playing with at the time. So I'll have to.
You know what? I'm gonna
check
put
in on all
Earthbound. It's been a while since I played Earthbound. I feel bad for, like, just leaving it. Well, schedule's done. So Genshin Impact on Monday. OSRS on Tuesday, Starbound on Wednesday, Roblox on Thursday, Earthbound on Friday, and Honkai Impact 3 on Saturday. Oh, there we go. Sounds good. Yeah, looking good. We good. Well, that's scheduling though. Might be subject to change. I don't know. Depends.
Shall see.
This is the last week of January, am I correct? No, there's still another week, but it's like a couple of days. Yeah. Consider. Alright. So that's scheduling done. Okay. So let's talk about what happened yesterday.
No.
Fortnite. I haven't bothered launching it since yesterday, so I don't even know if the game works now. You know, yeah. I'm gonna launch it now just to test, but I'm not gonna play. I just want to see. But like, so what happened was that I was loading into Fortnite, the start screen just before the lobby screen, right after the title says connecting, and it stays on connecting for like 3 to 4 minutes, and then it closes without even like an error message. It just closes, right? I don't know why it does that. The only thing that I did between the last time we played Fortnite and yesterday was I upgraded my GPU drivers, which is that I normally do that. That's like something I do all the time. So it's like if the GPU driver update causes it to crash, that's weird. I should be hearing it from a lot of other people with the same GPU as well. Who knows? It's just what? I don't get it. It just crashes on connecting.
It's very unusual for that matter. Like there's no real rhyme or reason that should have happened, but alas.
Yeah, it just did. Yeah, I didn't touch anything last time, so I don't know. Again, besides the GPU update, that was it. I don't know why it would have caused that. I blame Shizu.
That's great.
Just blame everyone, right?
Blame Shizu for Fortnite. You blame me for Uno. Man, dude.
Dude, how could you not launch Uno, man? What the hell?
It's because I didn't restart my computer after VR chat.
Man, yeah, my
like
guy.
my computer just goes fucky after VR chat if I don't restart it.
CTPC pretty old. Yeah, it's pretty old. And he paid $3,000 for it.
Yes. Over the course of a year and a half.
I'm not letting you live that down. You know it.
I'm aware. I'm aware of this. LDP. Fuck you.
$3,000 PC, everyone. Hey, let's be fair to CT. He did need the PC at the time, and since it was $1 to bring it home, but still, man, you got scammed hard in the long run. Holy.
Yes, I'm well aware of that part at least. I was like,
because okay.
I know this...
So let's realistically, from what I've seen so far in pre-builds, you can get a pretty good PC for around $600, right? Just all in $600. You don't have to pay anything. It's like it's basic, but it's way more better than what you have, my guy.
And
yeah. I mean, yeah, it happened. You can't do anything. Poor guy had to deal with it. Because there was that. What was it? Yeah, Redux is pretty good. Like I've heard good things from like Redux. Let's see. Yeah. I should probably do a stream of that as PC building simulator.
That would be good.
That would be good. It's just giving
That's
tips.
always been.
Giving tips, you know, just like talking about PC stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, that'll be great. Although I need a Ryzen specialist alongside me because I am unfamiliar with Ryzen.
Do you know anybody that rocks Ryzen?
My PC is a whole ship of Theseus question at this point, really. Like, how many times have you been, like, replacing parts left and right? Well, wrong guy knows Ryzen. He rocks Ryzen. Yeah. I mean, there's a lot of stuff I'm unfamiliar with Ryzen, right? Like, the Infinity Fabric, or whatever the fuck it's called, right? Like, memory, like how the RAM interacts with Ryzen. Like, I know higher clock speed is better for Ryzen because of, like, some fabric shit. I don't know, man. I'm unfamiliar with that shit, okay? I need to know. Like, Intel is like Apple. It just works. It's overpriced, but it just works.
Howard, is that you?
You don't have to worry about like, oh, you need 3666 megahertz RAM at CL12. Make sure that the timing is 15, 12, 12, 15, and that your Infinity Fabric is set at blah 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 blah. What? Intel just works. I'm gonna have to learn how to do Ryzen. I had the same case for 5 years, just replaced files. That's good. If it's a really good case, I don't see any point in replacing it. I, on the other hand, I need a new case. It's hard to remove the front panel. Because you know, I could always just leave Ryzen on stock, but I'm like a performance whore. I'm such a performance whore that if there's even one program that I don't use for more than 5 minutes, I close it. Even though my PC is capable of running like 5 million programs at once. That one frame that I'm missing, man. I even uninstalled Wallpaper Engine because of it, even though my PC can like easily run it. Like, no! My performance! So if I get a Ryzen, I'm gonna be like, oh, I want to learn how to do Infinity shit. I don't know. I'm very unfamiliar with that. I've even had to replace my motherboard, but the case still remains from the original PC. Yeah. Just keep the case, man. It's like a shell. All the memories, the stickers that you put. Me, on the other hand, the stuff I do need to replace is I want to replace my motherboard, my CPU, and my power supply. Like those three are like top priority that I want to replace this year, if possible, if I can.
What do I need to replace? Yes.
Everything. Yes. You even bought a cooler, man. That didn't fit.
Don't remind. It's still sitting here, bro. This bitch is still sitting behind.
Oh my god.
It's sitting behind me to the left, bro. Like that shit has just been there since the days of hell at this point.
That's fine. That's fine. But I'm trying to like get a good deal on like a motherboard and CPU combo. If I can get like a Ryzen 5 5600 or above, that would be great. I've been eyeing the 5800. So the 5800 and the motherboard combo, I've been eyeing it. The prices are going down. The power supply, yeah, definitely needs to be replaced. But since I'm a lazy motherfucker, I'm probably just gonna keep the cables. But hey, before you guys say anything, I know it is hella dangerous to interchange cables between power supplies, but I'm gonna use the same series of power supply from the same manufacturing date, the same edition, so that the cables are interchangeable. Don't interchange cables from different power supplies though. That's a recipe for disaster, that's for sure. I'm watching you, Corsair. You know what? Because I asked Corsair, yo, Corsair, what if I keep the cables from my 650 watt, like CX 650M, and plug it into CX 850 watt, like 850M? Is it safe if it's from the same year and series? And they're like, yeah, it's hella safe. Yeah, it's interchangeable. No, don't worry about it. You said it, Corsair. I'm fucking watching you guys. You guys said it. So yeah, rest. You know what, CT? How about so we have some fun this Just Chat Sunday, yeah? Yeah, are you interested in the future, like upgrading your PC or building?
One day.
One day. Okay. You know, let's do this. Let's do a special Just Chat Sunday plus Kyoshi teaches CT how to build a PC. Let's do that. Let's do that. Yo, chat. Let's go. I'm a launch PC building simulator. I'm a share screen it. You can I'll explain, you know, how to build PC, and then hopefully you learn something from it. Fuck it, right? Why not? Let's do it. Let's do it, chat. That'll be fun. Now, do correct me if I get stuff wrong, chat, because I haven't done this in a while. So might be a bit like, might be a bit, you know, like rusty on some stuff. It's okay. It's okay. Just make sure I even know where the where even is the logo for it. PC building simulator 2. I gotta update the thumbnail, man. I'm teaching CT how to build a PC, or as I like to call it, clusterfuck. But it'll be fine.
Clusterfuck simulator.
I trust in you, CT. Maybe. Sort of.
Well, I know.
You
That's
don't.
your first mistake.
Okay. Let's do that. Let's do that. Let me just yoink you and put you here.
Ah!
Huh? Not like that. Bro.
Don't throw me across the room like this.
Hey, oh, dude. I don't need to throw you across the room, man.
I am a gentle flower. You're going to leap me.
Gentle flower, my ass.
Bro, I am sensitive. You gonna leave me alone?
Sensitive? You're sensitive?
You know I'm sensitive.
What the fuck?
Don't hurt me, bro. Don't hurt me.
Okay. That's what we're gonna do.
Boy.
Get ready for some Kyoshi tech tips.
Versus the Linus dimension.
Lannis is a good friend of mine. Not really. I wish I met him.
You know, I gotta.
I wish Linus Senpai notices me. One day. One day he will. What's up, CT? What's wrong? Oh, yeah.
So that's.
Oh, yeah.
That's.
Huh? What's that?
Nothing. Just
I see.
chaos in the potential chaos in the future.
No chaos, no chaos. Let's do that. Let's teach you.
May or may not be scheming for the future.
No schemes allowed.
What you mean?
I don't scheme. I'm too innocent to be scheming.
That's fine. You're not the one doing the scheming. I am.
The fuck? What's wrong with you, huh?
A lot of things? I had some gummy cluster nerds earlier.
Gummy clustered what?
Nerds brand gummy clusters, yes.
Uh-huh. Right.
Had a fair bit of sugar in my system.
Mm-hmm. Alright. Well, let's teach CT here some stuff. Let's keep it here.
Oh boy.
What?
Can't wait to learn.
Yeah, dude. Okay, but I'll actually try my best to see if I can explain to you some stuff. So next time when you get a PC or potentially upgraded in the future, don't have to worry. So, okay. You seeing the game?
Yep.
Okay. So it is fixed. They did fix the blue screen problem that we were having before whenever we would try to launch yeah. But okay, so let's start off by fucking this away. Okay. So let's get you a case. Like now, CT, there are 3 types of cases, or at least 3 that I know. There's a small form factor. There's a mid tower, which is the common one, and there's a full tower, which is fucking huge. Which are usually if you want more spaces to put your hard drive in, whatever. But you have to note the motherboards also have sizes. And you have to make sure that there is clearance between the parts that you're buying and the case that you want. So let's say you bought a cooler for your CPU that's tall as hell. That's not gonna fit a small ass case. I think you've been a victim of that.
Whatever gave you that idea?
So you do see here like max CPU fan height, which is in millimeters. See 160 there on the bottom.
Mm-hmm.
So again, some small form factor cases are like again do have like basically like fuck all when it comes to like clearance. So yeah. But most of the time, if you're doing like mid tower, it's fine. You don't have to worry about like that sort of stuff. So yeah. So let's choose one. Hey, CD, pick one. Pick a case. We'll do mid tower. So pick a case.
Okay. In that case, I will go with.
I'm scroll down some more so you can see some selections.
Go back up.
Okay.
Fractal design.
Fractal design. Oh yeah, this guy knows what's up. This one, the Meshify.
Yeah.
They want like you don't want a clear side panel. You just want a clean, just closed off.
Correct. That's what I've been always been used to. So
Okay, cool. We'll do that. We'll bring the case over here. So okay, now that we have the case, let me explain the parts of the case. So okay. So this is this fan back here. I think it's either 120 millimeter fan. This is an exhaust usually, so it moves air outside of the case. So you don't want your case against like really up against a wall because this fan is gonna be pushing out heat. You don't want to cover this area right here. Let me open the side panel here for you. Okay. So a good way to note where the wind is going from is like the label. So this fan has the front there. And you see the label there on the back. Now, usually if how do I say this? Wind goes towards, there's already like a an indicator here, but you want to see it's like sometimes this isn't like covered. Sometimes there's like exposed stuff here. But yeah, usually if it looks like that's the front and if that looks like the back, usually the back part has like the cages as well, like those bars there at the back of the fan. This is pretty open. Then the wind goes that way, like towards that outside here, towards where the cages are, where the back label is. It's kind of hard to tell, but once you get the hang of it, you'll pretty much just get it for all fans. So, let's remove the fans here. So this is what's called an intake. This is intake because it's taking the air from the outside here, which is the mesh. So this is a dust filter. Very helpful. If you're buying a case, you want definitely dust filters because it's easy to just take them off like that and then just remove the dust from it, you know, because clean it, just brush it, blow compressed air. It's easy to just do that. So obviously you don't want dust to get into your PC because the more dust, the more clogged up the fans will be, the more hot your components will be. And you know, you always know like number one rule is heat is the killer for tech stuff, for electronics. So you don't want that. So you wanna always like clean it, dust it out regularly. So we'll do that. Now that the front dust filter is off, we'll take the top dust filter. Now, for the top, you can also put exhaust here. Like you can put up to 3 fans here at the front that intakes air from the outside. And then fans here should be exhaust, which goes out of the case. You can put like 2, 3 more fans here, depending on like the size. Well, you can either do liquid cooling radiator, but for now we'll do simple. I'm not gonna do liquid cooling for you. We're just gonna do a simple like cooler. Well, let's remove this fan. Let's remove the back fan as well, so we have a clean view of the PC. So these parts right here, you have the these how to say this? These rubber, like these are like where you route the cables in. So if you go back here, and this is where you would put most of your stuff. Like you can put your hard drive back, your drives here, like your hard drive SSD, put it here, the drive bay, or you can mount the SSD on the back of the case. Some cases do have mounting holes, so you can do that. But yeah, you want to route the cables through these holes right here, the one with the rubber on it. So yeah, you have 2 on top, and then 2 long ones here on the right side. So, okay. So, now to explain is the front part. So, let's do fans. So, usually, I don't know the name for it. That's probably, I don't know what the pressure is called. Positive pressure, I'm not sure. But, okay, most case fans, most cases you can fit 3 120 mil fans. Or sometimes 2 140 mil fans. but 3 120 mil is the usual setup that I see. So choose a fan you want to put on the front of your case. Let's do 120 mil. Oh, yeah, I'll be 120 mil. Let's CT, choose a fan. You want colors? Want simple black?
No, I'm more than likely going to be rocking a simple black. So
make sure it's 120 mil.
Okay.
Yeah.
Stop. Back up the fractal.
This one?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. So I'll put it here. Another one. And another one. Oh, but you see, we can't fit it because there's a shroud here. So some cases do have a shroud, but you can always remove the panel, right?
Okay.
Let's just remove the drive base first. You can install the fan here. Okay. I believe you can still install the drive bay now. Oh, you can't. Okay. So we're gonna have to do this like we're gonna have to put the drives. We're gonna have to put them somewhere else. But it's fine. Some cases the drive bay does fit in, but unfortunately for this one, I guess not. It's interfering with the third fan on the bottom. So we'll just ignore that. Okay. Can I put the panel back? No, still a fin. Alright. So these 3 fans are set as intake, so they're gonna take air from the outside going inside the case. Through the dust filter. And there you go. Now for the back, same thing. But you want it to be exhausting. So pretty simple enough. I'm gonna take the same fan that you chose. I think I already went past it.
Probably. It's the fractal that I saw earlier.
This one? No, that's 140.
No.
120, 120. Oh, this one, 120. There we go. Now, don't worry about the top. The one, it's okay to have 1 exhaust fan and then 3 intake. That's fine. Because you're gonna have another exhaust anyway on your CP if you're using air cooling. Now you can put extra fans on the top, but for simplicity's sake, we're just not gonna do that. So we are gonna put the dust filter on the top here, make it look clean. That dust doesn't fall into the case from that. So yeah. Okay. Well, there's the fans installed. I don't know why the cables are plugged in already. All right. So let's move on. Let's talk about this. So this is where the power supply is. You remove the bracket there so that you can put in the power supply. Now, depending on what parts you want and how much you want to keep upgrading your PC, it's generally recommended to like buy like the best power supply that you can. Just don't go overboard. Now for that, what you want to look at is their rating. There is something called 80 plus rating. And that is the efficiency rating of power supplies. So you have bronze, silver, gold, and platinum, I believe. So there's platinum power supplies here. Now platinums, they're much more expensive, but they're much more power efficient. Now, I wouldn't care about the efficiency rating. As long as you get gold, that's okay. That's pretty good. The only downside to getting bronze is potentially higher like energy waste. So your electricity bill might be high by like a couple dollars, but again, up to you if you're the person who cares about how much you're paying for electricity. So you want it to be as efficient as possible. So gold's pretty much like the basis for when you want to buy a power supply. Now, for this year, for this generation of parts, 850 watts is more than enough for at least the average person. And it's enough to like give you like more leeway because again, as time progresses, you are gonna, as you upgrade parts, they are gonna draw in more power. So you're gonna want a power supply that can, like, deal with like future parts. Midori, welcome to stream. So so we're gonna get you an 850 watt power supply. So we are doing we're going to 850. Yeah, somewhere like there. Oh wait, why am I filtering? I can just put in this like a fucking idiot. Okay, so there's only 5, but there's a lot more in real life. Now, what I do suggest when cute ka welcome to stream. Did I say? Because what I do suggest when you're doing power supplies is brands. Now, there is a site where there are tiers for power supplies, but general brands that you want to look for when you're buying a power supply is EVGA, Seasonic, Corsair, Cooler Master's okay, MSI, yeah, Asus. So you don't want no name power supply like fucking Kyoshi Akazora's gummy power delivery supply, whatever the fuck. You don't want that. So let's do an 850 power supply. So the RM 850X is a good one. So yeah, there are also different types of power supplies. There's non-modular. Non-modular means the cables are non-detachable from the power supply itself. There's semi-modular, which is the cables can be detached and attached through the power supply, but usually the 24 pin and the CPU pin is like cannot be removed. And there's fully modular, which means all of it can be attached and detached. Fully modular is always the way to go. So we're gonna do the 850X as a classic once we'll do that. So here we go. Yeah. Now once the power supply is in, you want to put back the CPU mount, the PSU mount, sorry, because you don't want that power supply rattling all over the place when you're carrying it. So now we have these. So these are where you're gonna put the cables for your different components in your PC. Okay. But for now, before I explain that, we are gonna need your motherboard. Okay, so since we have a mid-tower case, all motherboards will generally all motherboards will pretty much fit. ATX, micro ATX will probably fit. Evening Joe, it's some gummies. Oh, damn it, and you didn't share? Okay, buddy.
Damn, I can't believe Gunther just it pulled up in here and trying to cause a war crime.
So let me explain Haribo. Okay, good. As long as they're not sugar free, we're good. So okay. So here's the thing. Now there are 2 CPUs in the market. There's Intel and there's AMD Ryzen. Now Ryzen is recommended nowadays. It's like they're recommended when you want to do multimedia stuff like streaming, 3D work, whatever, right? If you want to do multitasking like video editing. Intel, this is only general. I'm not saying that Intel's bad for streamers. I stream on Intel. It's just that generally, if you are doing a lot of heavy streaming or whatnot, Ryzen's more recommended because it's in terms of budget, Ryzen's better. In terms of money, like how much it costs. Now Intel is just basically all around there. There's like it's expensive, but yeah, still good. And it doesn't really matter what you choose here, but for both gaming, just in general, like Ryzen is what people are recommending. But if you can't afford a Ryzen, there's no shame in getting Intel. So we'll do Ryzen. Now, there's a difference. The thing about motherboards is that you have to look at the socket. So as you can see here, it says here underneath chipset, there's socket AM4. This one's socket LJ1151. Now, LGA or line grid array. Wow, what a nerd! Is it's generally used for intel. So what an LGA socket is that the pins are on the motherboard. Now, I warn you, since the pins are on the motherboard and they're very sensitive, you do not want to be poking in that because you can bend the pin and basically ruin the entire motherboard. AM4, which is AMD's socket, the pins are on the CPU instead of on the motherboard. The motherboard just has like a socket. So you can touch the AMD socket on the motherboard, you can lick it, whatever the fuck you want to do, and it'll be fine. but the CPU, since the pins are on the CPU, if you drop that CPU or you insert it incorrectly, the pins are gonna bend on the CPU. So yeah, be careful.
So be careful either way.
Be careful either way. It's just how much do you want to spend on replacements? So we're giving you Ryzen since you're a streamer, you do multimedia stuff, from a VR chat and stuff. So we'll give you Ryzen. Generally recommended. So for socket type, we are gonna do AM4. Don't mind AM5 and TR4. That's for newer gens, by the way. Don't mind that. So now you have to look at your motherboard. What I generally recommend when looking at your motherboard is what peripherals are you gonna use, because some motherboards have 4 USB slots, some have like 800 or some shit. Like how much stuff are you plugging into your PC? Obviously the keyboard and the mouse, right? That's 2. What else are you gonna plug into it? Your VR headset? Is that 3?
3, yep.
Yeah, like
webcam.
Okay, that's 4. Controller, okay, 5. Now don't worry about like the tower itself. The case itself already has USB ports on the front. Like usually there's 2 USB ports on the front of the tower, so minimum 2, so you don't have to worry. But yeah, again, you have to look at the back I/O, which is where the interface, the connectors are, which is those big ones. You see those like big walls on the top where the motherboards are? That's where you plug it in, right? Yeah. So you don't have to worry about that. Usually it's okay. Now, do you want Wi-Fi or not? Now, Wi-Fi adapters are cheap. You can pretty much get a dual band Wi-Fi USB Wi-Fi adapter for like $10. But if you want the Wi-Fi to be like on the motherboard itself, you can do that, but generally it's a waste of money. Unless you really want the Wi-Fi in the motherboard.
I don't really think I need Wi-Fi. I've always been accustomed to having a Ethernet cable from.
Yeah. Okay. Good.
From the computer to the router.
Good.
So.
All right. So with that said,
I think 8 USB slots is probably safe for me.
Yeah, don't worry. There are gonna be some USB slots there, so Wi-Fi. If you don't have Ethernet cable, then you have Wi-Fi. But again, Wi-Fi adapters pretty cheap on Amazon. USB adapters, and they work very fine too, so you don't have to worry. But yeah, okay. So as for RAM, you see those RAM slots over there. There's 4. Definitely get one with 4. Don't get one with 2, like this one right here, like the B450i. Because again, like we're doing efficiency and possibly future proofing. So you want to get one with 4 slots. Now, the size, it depends on the case. If you have a smaller case, then you want a mini ITX like this one, or micro ATX like this one. But generally, SATX, just regular size, would fit the mid tower. So I'm gonna let you choose what motherboard you want. Don't worry about the RAM speed, because I'm not familiar with, again, the Infinity Fabric, so I guess it's fine, whatever. So go ahead. You can look at the prices too, because yeah, these don't really reflect real world prices, because these are much more expensive than the real world, so don't worry.
Really?
Yeah. Like for example, this this like B450 Steel Legend, this is probably $90 in the real world, not 110. Yeah, you can choose one. It goes from least expensive to most expensive.
Okay. Scroll down one more. Yeah, okay. How about that Aces Rog over there to the right?
This one? This? Yo, fancy motherfucker. A Rog Strix, huh? Damn.
Bro. It looks nice.
Okay, fair enough. So, you see there's 9 green dots, right, that appeared on the highlight.
Correct.
So those are where you would put the standoffs on. What the standoffs do is they prevent the motherboard from touching the metal plate from on the back, which prevents it from from static electricity or shorting out. Now that's what the standoffs do. You want to install the standoffs first, and then you want to screw in the motherboard. Now, yeah, there's there's a lot of screw holes here, and that's because again, a mid-tower case can accommodate different sizes of motherboards. It can accommodate the small motherboard and whatnot. So we're using a regular motherboard. So now we are gonna install the standoffs. There you go. Those are the standoffs being installed, and then you screw in the motherboard. There you go. Wow, what a fancy ass motherfucker. He chose the Rock Strix. Okay. Now the cables are already installed for you, so I'm gonna unplug him just so I can explain what the hell those cables do. So, okay. Can you actually see my mouse cursor?
No, I cannot.
Really? Oh, that sucks. That's fine, at least it highlights.
I mean, I see what you highlight at least.
Yeah. So, this in the middle is that's the CPU. That's the CPU socket. Very familiar with that. These are the I think they're VRMs. Correct me if I'm wrong, chat, but the VRMs around here, those like chips around there, they basically heat up. So there are motherboards that have cooling on the VRM. So like this one has heat sinks on the VRM, which is good. Now let's look at the back. Okay. So you do have 2, 4, 6, 7. There's a USB Type-C. So there are 7 USB ports plus a USB Type-C, and you also have like 2 USB ports on the front of your case. So that's good. So you have so the blue USB ports, that's USB 3.0. Generally recommended for a lot of stuff. Red would be 3.1 and above. There's a USB Type-C. Now, VR headsets, generally you want to connect them to USB 3.0. Because you want as much speed as you can for your headset. You don't want them you don't want your headset getting not enough power. So, plug your headset into a blue port or a red port. There's your Ethernet port. You have audio here. You have a PS2 port here in case you have a fucking 500-year-old mouse that you want to connect. An HDMI and a display port, which we're not going to use since you're going to have a graphics card. You could say I need to plug in the week into the pull-op slot and I wouldn't be able to. Yeah. So, okay. So these 4, let me explain these 4, right? These are your RAM slots. You want to put RAM here. Now RAM, again, random access memory is basically where your computer caches stuff while it's still on, and then it's basically a temporary holding space. So let's say, your computer is like, okay, so this file right here or this data right here needs to be read immediately. That's where RAM comes in. Its job is to give your computer basically what it needs. It's like a storage box just like convenient storage box. But once you turn the computer off, RAM does clear itself. So it's just when it's on.
I can't download more?
No. Unfortunately, you can try. But yeah, the more RAM you have, the bigger like the storage, the more stuff your computer can store in the background. The more stuff your computer can store in the background, the faster it'll read from those stuff if it needs it again. And the less work your computer have to do, like less chugging and stuff. So generally, there's also you want to put like RAM here. So let me give you a common situation that people do. This is a situation that it happens, unfortunately. So you choose the RAM. Go ahead. Now wait, hold on. Before we choose the RAM, you did choose the Asus ROG, right? Motherboard, the Strix.
Yes.
You chose the Strix X470F. Okay. So now this has like a maximum RAM speed. So okay. I'm gonna look it up because the game does not want me to check the thing on this. So the max RAMs, now RAM speed, you can see it if you go to memory. It's in megahertz, MHZ. So you have 266, 2800, 3000, 3000, 3200, 4000. Jesus Christ. Because, So this has support up to 3600 megahertz. So generally, don't buy 4000 if your motherboard can only support 3600. So we are gonna put 3600 here, and then which is the maximum that your motherboard can support. And choose one. Go ahead. I'm gonna give you 16 gigs of RAM because I need to explain something here. Okay, go on.
Okay.
I know you're eyeing this gold-plated RAM.
I'm actually not as tacky as shit. I'm actually not as tacky as shit.
I rarely see Trident Z's, but when I see someone with a Trident Z, I'm like, man, this guy has money to like throw away.
That shit look tacky as hell, bro. Oh man,
we'll stop here. I'll go give you.
I need to take a.
What's that?
I gotta take a picture of a relatively tacky transmitter that's still sitting at the service center tomorrow. But
relatively tacky transmitter. Okay.
Yeah. The Corsair.
Vengeance?
Yeah.
Damn, he is fancy. All right.
Hey, bro.
Okay. So we're gonna put two. So we're gonna put two 8 gigs here to make a total of 16 gigs of RAM. Now, where do you want me to put this? Which slot?
I kind of remember they have to be in a certain spot, but I can't, because I remember you almost ripped somebody's head off about this before, but
that is true. I almost ripped somebody's head off because of this.
I think they're supposed to be right beside each other.
No, put where the first one is first. Just put where the first one is first. You can't get the first one wrong. So
if we're looking left or right, then slot 3.
Here?
Yes.
Okay. Now where do we put the second one?
I don't remember verbatim what the position was supposed to be. I think it was supposed to be right beside it, so slot 4?
Looks right there.
I don't remember. That's the issue.
Okay. So, no, it is not right. So, we have something called dual channel.
Okay.
Channels 1 and 3 are connected. Channels 2 and 4 are connected. So, what you want is this to be on channel 1. And then if you want to put a RAM slot on channel 4, then the other one must be on channel 2.
Okay.
Basically, if you want 2 RAMs, don't put them next to each other. But
Gotcha.
but just because I said don't put them next to each other doesn't mean put one in slot 1 and one in slot 4. You're fucking mental. Don't do that. Just get one space in between is what I'm trying to say.
Gotcha.
So there. Now you have one space in between. This is dual channel configuration. That's good. Because since they're connected, then the lanes will cooperate better. It'll be at its
wrong.
Put it next to each other. Yeah. Okay, so there you got RAM installed. Cool, good. So let's move to the brains of the operation, CPU. Now, for Ryzen, there's Ryzen 3, Ryzen 5, Ryzen 7, and Ryzen 9. Ryzen 3 is your budget, like all around, like this can do the job, but not good. Ryzen 5 is your mid spec. It's like it can game. It's not the best, but it'll be sufficient for an average gamer. Now, don't touch anything that says 1000. Like 1600, 1500, don't touch that. They're ancient. So, same with the 2000 series, they're ancient. 3000, I think it's still okay. No, you have the 5000 series as well. But yeah, so
ladies and gentlemen, let me just remind you all that my current computer has a Radeon 550 in it.
That's the GPU. What's the CPU?
I can't remember.
Okay. So CT did tell me his specs, so let me see if I can remember it.
That's hot minute since I've told you those damn things.
I
think I can still. Hold on, because there's a chance that that's still on the Aaron's website.
PC.
There's a slim chance. Because I told you this a long time ago. I remember that much.
Yeah, I don't remember. I do remember it being one something.
Let me see. Because if this bitch is still here, I'm going to be slightly upset.
I mean, you can, if you're on your PC right now, it's easy to check. It's very easy to check. You want me to teach you how? So go to Windows Start menu. Type in System Information. And then open it. Open the System Information program. Okay.
Give me a second.
Yeah.
Good news, as far as I can tell, my computer is no longer available.
What?
In terms of from the website, they have other stuff here now in place of what I had.
Okay.
Oh, hey, guess what? The $1 now and pay as you go thing is back.
Yeah.
Oh,
Link it to me. Link it to me. Link me the $1 now, pay as you go. Let me maul at that shit. Link it to me, man.
Hold on, I got you.
Yeah, link that shit to me right now, dude. I need to see this. I need to see what they're selling for $1 if they're still ripping people off. And I can't. So and how much total do you have to pay in over the months? How much is the total?
It was, if I correctly, the last portion of it was at that point, like the total amount that I paid was $3,208.
Oh, okay. Send me the link. We're gonna react to this together, chat. I'm gonna see if this is worth it. Just DM it to me.
There you go. And then scroll down to the bottom to get a promo code for $1 down.
Something went wrong. What do you mean something went wrong? Hello?
Nani?
Is it because I'm not in the US?
Probably.
Yeah, probably. Can you take a screenshot? Or can you share screen your browser? I don't know, man. Anything right?
Yeah, hold up. Give me a second.
I need to see the shit. I need to see how they've changed over the last time CT Bob got it from him. I'm so curious right now. What they have for $1. What you doing?
I have to try to see if I can log back into it because I. Okay.
Oh god, man. I am scared. I am actually scared. I want to know like what they're giving you for $1. What's their latest scam? I want to know. I want to know so badly. Come on, City.
Hang on, I got you, Phil. I got you. Looks like I'm still in there. Electronics. Does computers. Give me computers.
I wanna know. While you're doing that, since I'm gonna explain the chat again. Ryzen 5000. So probably the best one is the 5800X. So just gonna do that. Close it. Now, chat, the reason I chose the 5800X is because it's like the best one in terms of money to performance ratio. I'm waiting for CT. Come on, man.
Listen, it's try right now.
Oh my god. I am so scared. I'm so terrified. What the? Export PC where? Oh. No, don't do that. No. Just cancel the shit, man. Okay, I get it. Yeah. Dude, that would have been bad. Anyway. CT, what's going on? Okay. No, you're not in call anymore, my guy. I mean, you are in call, but it's not looking good. I think CT's dead. Unfortunately. I think his species finally gave up. Oh my god, it gave up on him. No, CTY. No fucking way. Oh no, my guy. Nope. He dead. CT gone, dude. He gone.
So that answered my question.
Yeah, you know what? No, don't ever touch your PC ever again. Just for this, just leave it. Just leave it alone. No, I'm scared.
No, we're fucking doing this. We're going to do this.
God, no. No, dude, we have a stream. We can't leave like silence for like 10 minutes, man. We gotta let the show go on.
Oh lordy.
We can't. Nah, that's fine. Can you just do this for me? Click on the PC. Are you still on the website?
Yes.
Click on the $1 PC. Click on it. Tell me when you're there. No way.
That's not.
Wait,
what?
What?
Wait. Did they?
What? What did they do?
Okay, I see what they done now.
What? What did they do?
They turn it into a. They turn it into a promotional. So if you join their website, then you get a promo code to be able to do something for $1 now.
Okay.
So I can't. So because I already have an account with them, I can't get the promo code.
But can you at least see it? Like, what specs does it have? I want you to read it for me. Read the specifications for me.
My computer is no longer on the website.
No. The new one.
Okay, a new one. Okay, let's see.
The new one. Read it for me. So this is gonna be the $1, right? The new one. If you're a new member.
If I would.
Yeah, I get it. I get it.
I could choose one of these to. I could choose one of these to put the code on for the $1 payment.
Okay, now read me the specs. Go ahead.
Let's go with this one then.
Oh, I need to pause my music. This is dramatic. Go ahead. Go ahead.
All right. Desktop.
Okay, desktop. Just take it slowly. Okay, go. It's a desktop. Okay.
Desktop is 11 by 71 inches, 13 by 2. 11.71 by 13.27 by 6.10.
Yeah, okay. I screw the sizes. What's the components?
Yeah. All right. Product type, gaming desktop, okay. Resolution 2560 by 1440. Smart
Wait,
cable,
wait,
yes.
hold on. 1440p? This better be a fucking good one.
2560 by 1440, yep.
25, it's a 1440p capable PC, okay. Give me the
Smart,
specs.
capable operating system, Windows 11, processor brand, AMD, RAM, 8 gigabyte, DDR4, 3200 SD RAM. Refresh rate, 60 hertz. Curved screen. 5.1 surround sound audio. One HDMI port.
SDRAM? SDRAM. Yes. You said
yes.
SD. Oh, okay.
Yes.
Keep going. Keep going.
All right. No game included. Wireless, Wi-Fi 6, 2x2, and Bluetooth combo. All right. Optical drive type DVD writer,
hey,
9 USB ports.
Okay.
Processor speed, 3.9 gigahertz. Gaming, yes. Numeric keyboard.
So it just says AMD. It doesn't say the full thing. No, AMD Ryzen just says AMD.
Built-in Wi-Fi, Realtek Wi-Fi 5 1x1 and Bluetooth 4.2 combo, MUMIMO, MUMIMO. Gaming system type, PC gaming, graphics card, AMD Radeon RX 6400 graphics, 4GB GDDR6. Kyo, my friend? Kyo, buddy? Is everything okay at home? Kyo? Yoshi!
So...
No, this is not the computer that I got. This is one of the ones that is currently available on the website that I did get my computer from.
My guy. Did you just say 1440p? Right? 2560 by 1440.
Correct. That's what I said.
And can you repeat the GPU to me, but slowly? It's a Radeon RX what?
AMD Radeon RX 6400 graphics, 4GB GDDR6.
Oh no. Okay.
Now, if you are a new member, you can get that for $1 down.
Yeah, and how much is everything?
The total cost of ownership is $3,761.82 before the dollar is taken out.
Look, 60 hertz, 1440p. A CPU that we don't even know the model, just 3.9 gigahertz, which isn't saying a lot. It's probably a 33,000 series. An RX 6400. That is barely better than a 1050 Ti from 8 years ago. 1440p on a 6400. Like, what the fuck are you playing? What the fuck are you playing on a 1440p on a 6400? Fucking Bloons TD? Like, and 3000 you said? And the RAM, 8 gigs. You said 8 gigs SDRAM? SDRAM is generic as shit. And 3000. My guy, That is at best, okay? This is being generous. That is a $700 PC right there. At best. Now, I know you guys are probably going to be saying, hey, what about the monitor? Bitch, a 1440p 60Hz monitor is like $50 or something. There, if it's small, especially if it's 24 inch.
But Kyo, it's curved.
Curved my ass. Okay? At least 100. Yeah, it depends on the size. I've seen 1440p monitors for like barely fuck all. Right? Especially the smaller size, like 21.3 inches. Like, that still doesn't amount to 3,000, my guy. Like, what? Who's curving Kyo's butt? Nothing.
Hey, yo.
I just... My... Okay, guys, hear me out, okay? Just hear me out. Hear me. Wait. Hear me out here. Okay, I'm gonna change the window. Okay. We're gonna change. We're gonna change the window. Okay, we are gonna change the window. Okay. Now, here we go. So, see, I'm gonna change it for you as well. So keep watching my share screen. Correct?
Okay.
Okay. So let's see here. Let's say Poggers, right? Let's say it has a 5600 It's 3.2. Okay, let's be fair. Let's find that 3.0. Oh, it's probably a 5600G. That's probably it. Let's add that. Right? Well, let's add a cooler. So, right, it probably has the stock cooler, so you don't have to spend anything on it. Right? Like the stock cooler is already fine enough. So, leave it at that. Let's do a motherboard. Let's be generous here. Let's say it's a fucking okay, let's say it says SD RAM. I'm just gonna be very, very fucking generous here. Right, chat? I'm gonna say they probably threw in like a really good motherboard, like a fucking let's go all out. This is impossible that they threw this in, but let's use like a really expensive one like this. Oh my god, look at that, very fucking pog, right? There's no way. And then 8 gigs of SD RAM. Now SD RAM is generic memory for those who do not know. They're basically RAM that does not have a sticker at all. It's just a green board. It's just a green circuit board. So let's do one singular 8 gig here. No. Okay, let's Corsair. Let's say they say wow pog, right? Okay, so what's the memory? What's the speed on that RAM? How many megahertz? You remember?
Council, I'm sorry.
How many
I'm
megahertz?
sorry, what was that?
The RAM. Check the RAM. 8 gig RAM. What megahertz? 3200?
8 gigabyte DDR4,
Okay.
3200.
3200.
SDRAM.
Okay. 3200. Okay. So it's an 8 gig 3200. Okay. Okay. We can make that work. So wow. Okay, we got some pretty pog 16 gigs here. Probably. Where's the fucking filter? Okay. So okay, let's do like 1 8 gig.
What have I done?
What have I? 1 8 gig. Let's do that. Let's do this one. All right, Kingston Fury. Let's be fucking generous here, right? Wow, Kingston Fury 8 gigs, 3200 megahertz. What's the storage? Does it say how much storage you get? Like 1 terabyte SSD hard drive? Does it say?
Storage.
No, it doesn't.
No, it does not.
Okay, so we're just gonna put 1 terabyte hard drive. Let's maybe
No. I see it. 512 gigabyte
SSD.
PCIe.
PCIe SSD. Okay. So they have a PCIe SSD, which are these, which are M.2s. Now M.2s are PCIe. They're small form factor. They slot into the motherboard. So let's be generous here. Maybe they got Team Group, right? Very, very reputable brand. Let's do that. $32. Right? Let's do that. Yeah, there's your 512. Now, and then it has a 6400. Okay. So it has a 60 RX 6400, 4 gigs. Okay. Let's say it has the Arrow, because this is like one of the cheapest ones, $149, right? So let's do a nice case here. Maybe they have like 4,000 the airflow Pog, right? Really high quality case. So let's choose maybe they also, now I know these pre-builds are gonna have really bad power supplies. But you know what? I'm gonna be generous. I'm gonna say they spent all of their budget and R&D on a really good power supply. So let's say 850X. Hell yeah, dude. They're like, wow, this is some quality shit. Oh, monitor. Oh my god. You said 2560 by curved. Yes, curved.
Council, I'm sorry. Council, I'm sorry.
Wow, look at these. Oh, wow, expensive. Look at him. Oh, no. There's $179. Okay, let's do this. Let's say it is a 1440p curved monitor. Wow, look at it. And then it has a mouse and a fucking keyboard, yeah? Well, let's say they're $50 total. And you said all of this for $3,000, correct?
$3,761.82.
That? Now, I don't know which planet they hired their builders from that they have to charge you, like, they have to charge you $2,100 to basically put these all into one case. Shit, man. If I was being paid $2,000 to fucking build someone's PC, I'ma be fucking happy. Holy shit. Dude.
Should I not I can see my payment plan right now as well.
Oh yeah? What's their payment plan?
So obviously the $1 down for the first month.
Mm-hmm.
And then it was $165.52 every month after that, until I started adding a little extra $10 back in June of 2020. And then my very last payment was, I jumped it up to...
Does building it yourself give you a 2-year warranty? Each of these parts have their own warranty. The processor has its own warranty. The motherboard has its own warranty. The memory has its own warranty. If one of these parts break, then there is warranty. PSUs, 10-year warranty. Motherboards, usually up to 3-5 years warranty. So yes, it does give you a warranty if you build it yourself. If one of the parts don't work, you can remove that part and send it back. So yes, they do have warranty. 2,000. 2,000 for a 900, and I'm being generous. I gave them the best, possibly one of the best motherboards you can have for this. Like a really good RAM. Shit, man. The motherboard that they're putting in there is probably only $50, and the RAM's probably only 10. I'm being generous here.
Now, Nick, I was very much aware that I was getting ripped off. I knew that in advance. Unfortunately, at the time, I needed a computer.
Yes, he did need a computer.
I'm still using said computer.
But are you happy?
Happy is a strong and accurate word. it makes do.
Holy
sometimes.
shit.
Sometimes I am high on that copium.
You can fucking for like $3,000 you could build this PC and have a 2-day vacation in Cuba. Holy shit. You know what? Yeah, go back to the game. Just go back. Just go back. Just you know.
Calzo, I'm sorry.
Okay. Okay. So, we're on the CPU now. I'm gonna give you a Ryzen 7 8 core 5800X, which is a good value for basically don't want to break anything. I understand, yeah.
I on my side I still see your browser.
Oh, I see. Let me do this. Okay, there we go. So Ryzen 5800X happens for the first time. Yeah, but the thing about PCs is once you do it once, it's kind of hard to mess it up again. So let's do that Ryzen. Now we want this this clip down. It'll secure the CPU in place like that, so it doesn't shake all over the place. So what we're gonna do here, CT, is we're gonna put some thermal paste. Now, the thermal paste, you don't want to be a crazy ass motherfucker, right? You don't want to put too much, or you don't want to put too little. Like this, that's not enough. Now you want to go to the center and then put just like just this size, or something like that. You know, it's a bit too big, but that's fine because it's gonna spread. Once you put the cooler on top of it, it's gonna spread evenly, so you don't have to worry about like that. So once that's done, we're gonna install your CPU cooler. Now we're gonna use the regular Rate Prism because this cooler comes with your CPU. You don't need to buy a third-party one, so let's do that. Okay. So we're gonna install this cooler on. And the cooler connects to the CPU fan port. The CPU fan port. So what the CPU fan port does is it detects the temperature of the CPU and will ramp up the cooler as necessary. So if it's like, oh yo, your CPU hot as fuck, bro, it's gonna you know, control. But mostly it's just fixed speed, so you don't have to worry. So now that the cooler's there, Now these things over here, the PCI covers, this is where you can connect your GPU, your other expansion cards that you want. So since you always want to use the top PCIe slot, so there's 3 PCIe slots here. Let me show you. So let's give CT a 3060. You know, it's not a bad card for what it's worth, and you know, these are pretty. I don't know why it's $700 on here because the 3060s are pretty cheap now, but you know, or maybe 3070. Let's give you this. Okay, this is the exact GPU I have. The RTX 3070 OC edition from Asus, but it's the KO edition. But it's the exact GPU that I have. So we're gonna put it on the top CPU slot, the top PCIe slot. And you see the top PCIe slot is the fastest one. It runs at full speed, so you do not want to be installing your GPU on the bottom. Don't do that. Install it on the topmost. So as you can see here, we do need to remove these 2 brackets. So we're gonna remove this one, and then this one.
Take it easy, Ika.
Not much I can do is I can't get up and can't listen. Yeah, no problem, Mika. Take care. So I'm gonna do this. Okay. So there's your fancy GPU. You want to take good care of this bad boy because this is basically, if you're a gamer, this is basically the most important part for you. So now that that's there, Let's, now that the RAM is here, the CPU, the GPU, what do you think we're missing, CT? What are we missing? Alright, Kanto, you too. Bye-bye. Take care.
I wouldn't know.
Where are we gonna put the files on? The drives. You are gonna need storage. Because where the hell are you gonna put the files on, right? So now there are, for this, there's 3 types of storage in here. You have hard drives, which are high capacity, low cost, but slow. You have SSDs, which are like high cost, but it's very fast. And then you have like PCIe, which is which doesn't take a lot of space, but they're much more expensive than regular ones. So generally what you want is to put your Windows installation on an SSD. So you do not, because you use Windows all the time, you want Windows to be fast, responsive, you don't want it to lag, hang. So you do want Windows on an SSD. Now, if it were me, I would recommend installing an M.2 because it's much more easier, less cables needed. And since your motherboard supports M.2, it's better to complete it. Yeah, dude. We're doing everything. Variety. So what people usually do is they would buy a low cost, like a low storage SSD. For their just for their Windows installation, right? So let's say this one, 500 gig. Because if you're only gonna install Windows on it, like, you know, right?
Okay.
So put it there. That's basically it. Just slot it in. Now that's where your Windows installation is gonna be. Now we need games. Now 1 terabyte SSD is pretty much recommended nowadays. Hard drives, I would only recommend buying hard drives like 4 terabyte ones if you're storing a lot of stuff like recordings, or if you want to store a lot of data, files, photos, videos, whatever. But if you're only gonna game, you're not gonna store a lot of those, then you don't need a hard drive. So let's do 1 terabyte.
If I was to if we were going that route, then it probably would be the hard drive then, because there are going to be those few instances that I do actually try to get back into video editing.
Okay, good. So I removed the third fan because since we're doing a hard drive in, I want to fit the drive bay on. It's okay to remove the third fan. So let's put the hard drive here. Now, hard drives are very cheap now. I think a 4 terabyte one can be got for like less than 100. So honestly, just put a 4 terabyte hard drive in. Yeah. 1 terabyte is less than 100? Okay. I don't know, because from the prices I've been seeing, it's going down faster too. I think a 1 terabyte is like $50 now, from what I saw. So hard drive, that's where you want to store your files. Fine. And then for your games, you want an SSD. Let's do 1 terabyte here. What? Don't close on me. Can I put it in? You can't really. Is there a thing here that I can attach to SSD? Nothing. Usually you can. That is very awkward indeed. Oh, this case does not even have that. Okay. So you can't put the... Whoa, that's weird. Well, just assume there's a 1 terabyte SSD there. I don't know why the game isn't allowing me to do that. So, yeah, you're pretty much done. Just need to connect the cables. Now, let me explain what each cable does. So this one right here on the top, that is the CPU power cable.
Okay.
It plugs into your PSU. It'll usually say CPU 8-pin. It'll say CPU 8-pin. So you just plug it in there. This big chonker right here on the right, this is your 24-pin. This supplies power to the entire motherboard. So that it's hard to mess that up. It's the biggest port. And then you just plug it into the biggest port on your it'll say motherboard as well. So for your fans, they are gonna connect to these 4 prongs here, which are either fan 1, fan 2, fan 3. So just plug them in wherever some fans can daisy chain, so you can, there you go. So that connects there. It depends on your motherboard, but there are multiple places you can attach that to. Also, I just did the did I just do the IO? I just did the IO. Don't do that yet. So this connect the fan. Oh, okay. So daisy chain into this one. This fan connected to the motherboard. Yeah, it wants to go there. That is not where I would plug it because that looks ugly, but okay, it works. As for your GPU, they use 8. Your RTX 3070 use 2 8-pins. So you're gonna plug in 2 8-pins here from this to the power supply. And now this small plug here on your hard drive, that is SATA. You connect this to your motherboard. So right there. And then this one is where the power comes in. So you connect this to your power supply. There you go. These cables are provided for you when you buy the power supply, so yeah, you don't need to be finding this. Now, the IO. I hate this thing with a burning passion. Because even as an experienced PC builder, I still hate dealing with IO. Because it's like multiple small cables that you have to plug into one pin. Well, now, luckily for us, it just auto does it. But, in real life, you kind of have to, like, manually fucking, just plug it in. Just make sure you're plugging everything in correctly. I hate it. But yeah, don't worry about that. So, your piece is done. Let's do this. Let's put in the dust filter on the front. Let's put in the side panel here. Well, let's close it up. Now, let's close this up too so it looks clean. And now we are ready to boot it. So everything's correct here. We're just gonna, once you build a PC for the first time and then you just boot it, it's like wow, holy fuck! Right? Now we go into BIOS. Trying to plug it in, then it comes off as you're plugging in. Yeah, that's correct. So as you can see, the RAM speed is 2666. Now, if you recall, that's not right because we bought 3600, correct? And the motherboard supports 3600. The reasons that 2666 is because you do not have XMP turned on. Now, I know for Intel it's called XMP. For AMD it's something else, but usually you just turn it on. Once you turn XMP on, bam, there you go. You have the full speed of your RAM. Now the boot device, this is where you want to install Windows. And since we want to install Windows on your 500 gig SSD here on the motherboard, we are going to choose that. And then don't touch anything. We're going to choose that. We're going to install a USB that has Windows on it. So yeah, there you go. Yeah, let's put that. Sorry, let's put that USB in, and then for this you want to boot from the USB because Windows is on the USB. That's how you want to install it, but it's not showing it. But yeah, so once you boot into the USB, you generally want this to be on the USB. You apply changes. Now leave it to restart. Let it do its thing. Now no OS found. Okay. Wasn't that the thing we were having last time? Oh yeah, I remember. USB drive. Here we go. So that's the cloning drive. Okay. So here's the Here's where Windows is. Let's turn it back on. And now, it's installing Windows. Pog. Now, once that's done, you can shut this off. You can remove the Windows installer. You can plug this back on, and then it should automatically like boot up from where you installed Windows, but sometimes it doesn't do that. Sometimes rare though. So now it's booting up from your SSD. And once that's done, that's pretty much it. You're done. That's your PC's done. You just put in the side panel. There you go. Everything's there. Do whatever you want with it. It's that easy. So there you go. Now there are some things I want to say. You always want to connect the display to your GPU. You do not want to connect it here on where the IO is, because then that means the GPU isn't being used. You do not connect it here. Always connect it to your GPU. Your HDMI display port, connect it here. Power cable's gonna be the same. Make sure that this is on the on switch. Okay, because if it's off, I and O, right?
Mm-hmm.
If it's off, your PC is not gonna boot, obviously. So the amount of times I kept like booting up a PC thinking it's broken was solved by like just switching this on the PSC. So don't forget that.
Have your tide, turning it on and off again.
There, you're done. There you go. There's your PC. Voila. It says on the right it costs $2,400. That's not true. It's most likely around like 1,300, 1,500. So yeah. There you go. We're done. Wasn't that hard, right?
Smile.
Hey man, if you need help, you know where to find me.
Yeah, that's true.
I think for AM5 to change it to AMD Expo. I see. So that's what XMP is called there? Okay. It's XMP for AM4, but AM5 is AMD Expo. Okay. Good to know. So, did you learn something?
I did. Problem is, I'm probably not going to be able to remember it in the future.
Just remember the RAM, right? You remember what I said. It's one space in between.
Correct. That much I need to make sure to remember verbatim. Oh boy. Okay. This should be an interesting future.
Mm-hmm.
Genshin tomorrow.
Yeah. So for anyone who just came in, biggest factor is to build your own PC. Yes, because it's cheaper in the long run. And the best part about building your own PC is that not only is it cheaper, but if something breaks, then you can pretty much fix it yourself. Like, oh, no display? Okay, maybe check if the GPU is plugged in correctly. Maybe see if it's like seated correctly. Of course, like once you build your own PC, it's pretty much easy to replace broken parts. You don't have to send an entire PC in to replace like RAM, which is very easy to replace your GPU. So again, I do recommend if you build your own PC. So for those who just got in, here's our schedule. We got Genshin Impact tomorrow. Old School RuneScape on Tuesday, which is the same schedule we did have last week. Starbound on Wednesday. Roblox on Thursday. Earthbound on Friday. Earthbound, Starbound, yep. And Honkai Impact 3 on Saturday. That is our schedule.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I think a better way to do that. No, that's it.
Oh my god.
Now, do you want me to teach you how to build a PS4 from scratch?
I don't think that's gonna be necessary.
I'm very familiar with the internals of a PS4 Pro. Should be able to help you. Okay.
Alrighty, I'll go ahead and pop out of here. You can do your.
Yeah, I'm an outro now. I remember everyone's names, that is. It's pretty chill there, so. Thanks, CT. I do suggest not going back to errands anymore. If you do decide to go back there, give him a piece of my mind, will ya? Thank you.
I will. Take care, stream.
Alright, bye bye. Jeez. Like, what the hell, man? What is that PC they were selling? Yep. Take care, everyone. I'm gonna be ending stream soon. Genshin Impact tomorrow. I'm gonna. No, forgive me, because I'm gonna be really. I might as well be a new player. So, it's been 2 years since I last played it. So you guys are gonna cringe a lot. But yeah. Thank you guys so much for dropping by. It's a chill stream today. I did want to talk about a couple of stuff, but I believe I can save it for next week because it is an entirely exhausting topic. It'll probably take more than 2 hours to talk through it. But yeah, let me just no need for rating. Yeah. That said, thank you guys so much for dropping by. Ain't that loud. CT Animator for joining us today and keeping me company. Nathan, TVZ the Great Dinosaur, It's Me Ultimate, Wrong Guy, Ayaruna, Kiminari, Midori, Kiitsukawa, Gunter Green, Mikazuchi-san, Matthew, Anandi, Nick Tran, and Joseph Meeks. Take care, stay safe, 見てくれてありがとう。ではまた次によ。Be kind to each other, love you all. Have a great rest of your day, night, and as always, I'll see you guys on the next stream. Okay, またにゃ。Bye.